Welcome back to another week on the It's Your Revival podcast with me, your host, Sally Baker.
And me, your other host, a very tired Martin Waterhouse.
Tired again.
Honestly, we need to start recording on a Wednesday. Brett is absolutely destroying me, mate. Honestly, I could fall asleep. If I fall asleep on this show, that's good viewing, to be honest, but... just
Well, it doesn't say much for the conversation, though, so let's say
if you're just listening to it on podcast, it'll be shit. If you see me on YouTube, fuck. Honestly, I'm dead. Writes me out, off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, we need to record on another day, maybe.
Well, you've got your... Have you opened your Monster?
I have, but it's like my 7th one.
Oh, really?
I have no
Did
energy.
you have a Monster while you were training?
I did, yeah. I'm not very well either, am I? So I'm like, I've got no energy.
Oh, no, thanks. Yeah, I haven't been
Honestly,
very well either.
this is, yeah, you caught it off
as a
me.
result.
This is commitment to the cause, this is. I am not well.
Yeah. So, for context, and make it clear, you've been training legs with Brett.
Yeah, Brett, who we had on the show
literally just like an hour ago.
Week. Would it be last week or would this be 2 weeks ago we had Brett on the show?
It will be 2 weeks.
So yeah, so Brett, who we had on the show 2 weeks ago, I've asked him to train me every Wednesday up until I go away. Legs only, 'cause it's the only thing that doesn't fucking grow on me. And the last 2 weeks I've had him, and it's absolutely destroyed me. So I feel a bit better this week. Like my recovery is quicker.
Yeah.
But like I was saying to you, just because I got no fucking nose, it's just blocked. I can't get oxygen around me quick enough when I was training. So I was like, at one point I was lunging, I just collapsed on the floor. And I was on the floor and I was like, oh, I look like a dickhead. I need to get up. So I just got back up.
Lunging, like walking lunges or just lunging or?
Walking lunges, yeah. And I was like, after doing leverage squats, and I couldn't get back up and I was like, oh, you look like a knob. Get up, you absolute fairy. So that made me get up, yeah. So if I'm a little bit calm and a bit relaxed today, that's why. I'm not very well and Brett's ruined me, but yeah. There we go.
You'll be all right. You'll get through it. What do you want?
Ben, get my notes for you, mate. I've left my notes there. Thanks, dude.
You'll notice that we've got some stuff set up on the table here, which we'll talk about in a bit, but I've had to carry all of that over while you've just sat there.
Literally, I've just been going, that's it. Pass me the thing.
Yeah.
Like that, just. I don't even think I got up to get that then. Just, thanks,
You
Ben.
didn't, did you?
No. I haven't got it. I haven't got it in me.
How was your weekend? Oh, what have you done since last week?
So, I went to Wingfest the weekend, which, for those that don't know
What
yet...
is Wingfest?
Sorry to keep coughing down the microphone. So Wingfest is a festival of wings, basically. So it's the top UK wing traders, or fried chicken traders, shall we say.
Oh, okay, so nothing to do with birds.
No. Oh, technically, yeah. Yeah, because you're eating them. But
Yeah, or aeroplanes, yeah.
no, it's specifically eating wings, and it's a competition to see who's got the best wing in the country. And my
So
boys.
it's a whole nationwide thing.
Yeah, so there's quite a few of them. They used to do one in Birmingham, they got rid of that. This one was in Derby, and there's a big fucker in London coming up. So the Derby one, my guys at Hare and Hounds, the Bad Boy Wings guys, they fucking stole the show, mate. Stole the show, and like, I thought, because I'm going to be biased, I was always going to vote for them anyway, but I thought there'd be like some really good competition, and I'd be like, fucking hell, but like, I'd still vote for Bad Boy Wings.
So, but the public vote, do
Yeah,
they
so
then?
there's two. So the Saturday was the judges' vote.
Right.
And they won that, Best Buffalo Wing judges vote. And then they didn't win the barbecue one. They didn't even land place on the judges one. And we were like, and I know it's banging. And I was like, so we reckon they kind of like just shared them out a little bit, being the judges' vote. So fair enough. But I was like, you were 100% winning with that barbecue wing. 100%. It was that good. It was like a jerk barbecue with that, you know, that red stripe beer. It's in red stripe.
Yeah.
I think it's like a Caribbean beer, I think.
I think it is, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
They used that, and it was like mango on it. Honestly, it was phenomenal. And I was like, you're 100% going to place with that wing. So the fact they didn't place on judges was a bit off, but whatever. But they won the Buffalo for judges, and then the next day was People's Choice. So that's when I went. Smashed all the wings. I tried pretty much everyone's, and honestly, there's just no competition. And I'm not just trying to promote my business. I'm really not. But Bad Boy Wings wings are just out of this world. Now, I know some of the things that he does, which I won't reveal because that's his secret stuff of what he does with his wings. It's phenomenal. And there was just the size of them, the texture, the way they just taste. And lo and behold, best buffalo wing, People's Choice, best barbecue wing, People's Choice, bang, stole the show. Took away all the awards. So now the pub background behind the bar is just full of Bad Boy Wings awards. It's quality. But I'm just, on a serious note, I'm absolutely buzzing for them because he was like, not worried about it, but he was like, he's already thought about that for the last couple of months. He's smashing that. So, and of course we had food review guy come down, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago, Matt.
Yes.
He's one of the coolest guys. He came down, said it was amazing. So then obviously your expectations are a bit high if people see that. And they won the judges' vote on the Saturday, so again, expectations high.
Yeah.
And they smashed it, mate. So now they've got to go to London and do the same there, because if you smash London, you fucking nailed it, basically. But yes, that was
exciting times. That's brilliant.
Honestly, I can't be any more buzzing for them. So I've got to go see him on Thursday, tomorrow, for the first time since. But yeah, it was phenomenal. Good weekend. What about you, mate?
Oh, it's been a busy family weekend over in our residence. Yeah, so
In the Baker residence?
In the Baker residence, yeah.
Are there any bakers in the Baker residence? Can you bake?
No one.
Someone should
Well,
bake. I feel like it's in the name.
Yeah, I know. Well, Martha loves baking. She doesn't do very much of it at the moment because she's just too obsessed with Taylor Swift. And anything that she bakes, she wants it to be Taylor Swift themed.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'd do the same.
Yeah, but she does. But she does really like cooking, but only sweet stuff. So like more pastry chef type thing.
There we go.
Yeah, but Ben took Rosie to see Olivia Rodrigo in London.
How was that, mate?
Really good.
Was it good?
Really good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Really.
Fair play. There we go.
Honestly, he didn't shut up about it for about 24 hours. He was gutted because I was meant to be taking her and he was meant to be going out. But the reason I couldn't go is because I had to go and do my circuit training workshop, which I thought I'd be able to rearrange, but for reasons we won't bother going into, I couldn't, so I had to go. So he had to go to the concert. But yeah, he said that he thinks it's the first like actual proper concert he's been to since Bros.
Oh my God.
Bros.
Wow.
Old
You
school.
know that new lowrider van you've got? Are you blasting out Olivia Rodrigo in that van? You 100% are.
We have, we
100%
have,
are.
the kids have been in.
So that is a beastie van.
And they may have left it on.
Nice.
So yeah, so I don't think he was like, overly looking forward to it that much. But she had like the night of her life. She absolutely loved it. Rosie did. So it was absolutely brilliant experience. First concert for her. So that was really cool. Yeah.
Get in. There we go.
Nice. Cool.
There we go, mate.
So this week
Yes.
you had a suggestion which you messaged me about the other day.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a mini Room 101, or
Room 101.
we could call it the Revival 101.
The Revival 101. So those that don't know what the hell we're talking about, there used to be a programme on BBC.
BBC One.
Frank Skinner used to do a Room 101 and he'd have a guest on. That's right, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
And they would
he'd have 3 guests.
3 guests.
Not 4.
And they would put something that they kind of hate, like a pet hate almost, into Room 101. So we don't need this shit, Room 101. That's what we're doing today. So we've got 5. I've told you to get 5. And they're only like silly stuff, but it's like, not serious, but yeah.
Mine are deadly serious.
I said to one of my mates, he'll know who it is if he watches, I said like, I was going through both our lists the other day and it's basically everything my mate does. So I've had to apologise to him beforehand.
Yes, nobody take anything personally. It's just a bit of fun.
I don't give a shit. This is just my opinion. Right. You can do what you like. If you want to do these things, crack on. But it's going in Room 101. That's what it is.
So let's take it in turns.
Go 1-1. So we'll do it like that. So what's your number 1 first? Not in any particular order. What's on your top of the list? The
top of my list is picnics.
Picnics.
Absolutely
nice.
bloody hate a picnic.
Okay.
I don't mind the eating of a picnic.
Yeah.
But what I despise is the faff around preparing the picnic, because that all, whenever you're trying to go anywhere with the kids, it's like jumpers or what's the weather doing? I've got to make the food. It's just I can't bear it. So I don't like that. But then also I hate it when you get there and if you're in a big group and I've just made like a sandwich and got a packet of crisps and a couple of other things for the kids, and then everyone else is like, oh, I've brought all this stuff that everyone can share and I've got nothing to contribute into the share. It's like, it just becomes like a big feels like a competition almost. I
think you need to put your kids in Room 101. I think it's the picnic, mate. It's the people you're going with.
Well, I just think, so if we're going out for the day with like friends or whatever, let's just eat out. Mm-hmm. I just can't be bothered with the faff of making the picnic. Mm-hmm. Or if it's down to me, I'll just, it's like a local, let's just eat at home. Let's go out after lunch.
Why are you eating on the grass?
Why?
Do you know what I mean?
Or even worse, on the beach.
Oh, fuck that. Sand in your food? Nah, mate. That's worse. Picnic on the beach. That should be it. Picnic on the beach. That's terrible. Can't take anything on the beach. You're fucked. I can't even wear a watch on the beach. It's fucked. Do you know what I mean? You can't do anything. Game over.
I should have put that on my list actually. Beaches.
Really? Oh no, you can't put beaches in Room 101. No. But picnics.
I love the beach, but I just don't like sand.
British beach.
No, there's some lovely beaches in Britain.
See, Clearwater, where I'm going in a few weeks. It's like white powder. It's like flour.
But see, I bet you haven't. Something tells me that you haven't done loads of travelling around the UK.
To be fair, I have. We always used to go to Weymouth when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Never. Well, when I think I went abroad once to Spain, Salou. Gonna pick up on one of my listings here. But it was always English holidays, so Devon, Weymouth, Wales, stuff like that. So I've done a lot of that. Great Yarmouth, you know.
I mean, Cornwall's got beautiful
Cornwall,
beaches.
yeah.
But a few years ago in COVID, we went to Northumberland, and the beaches there, like you could be in the Caribbean, like they're like white sand.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't agree about that. I mean, if you take away the weather.
There's no fucking way. Northumberland is like being in the Caribbean. Now, if you just said some parts of Cornwall, I'd go, yeah, okay. Northumberland. There's no way known. Google that. It's not known for being like the Caribbean.
You haven't been.
I don't think I need to be honest. But we'll go with what you say. You know, whatever you say.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. There we go.
But I wouldn't have a picnic on any of them. So.
Picnics in Room 101.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Going in. Bang. Imagine if we had a thing. This is
Do you
so
like
cool.
picnics?
I don't hate picnics. I wouldn't put picnics in Room 101 because I've done a few.
I bet but are you doing the preparation? It's that bit that I despise.
So I have a thing, right? It's the same with Christmas dinner, right? Some things I can't do better than Marks and Spencer's. Do you know what I mean? I can't make a better potato dauphinoise than Marks and Spencer's. I tried. It's nice. It's not better than Marks. Do you know what I mean? M&S. So it's like a picnic. I can do a nice sandwich, but I can't beat an M&S sandwich. So if I go on a picnic, it's just full of M&S stuff. Even the fruit. I ain't dicing up fruit. I'm buying it. Do you know what I mean? Diced up. So that would be...
Oh yeah, because then there's like everyone's getting out all the fruit platters and stuff, and I'm like, shit, I haven't. I've bought an apple.
You basically...
And then I feel like, oh man.
I bought an apple.
Yeah.
You just bring for you, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Selfish, I like it. I like being selfish. It's cool. Right, let's go in Room 101. My number one is, we'll quickly go over this one because everyone knows this one. Small talk. I fucking hate it. If God or whoever is existing and looking after us, if there is anybody, should delete small talk from life. It's fucking awful. I hate it. I haven't been even took my boys to school in months because I can't be around small talkers. How's your business doing? How are you? Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I'm all right. That's it. Just no. Right. I'm going to put it out there. If you ever want to small talk me, just think, if I don't come to you with something that's gone wrong or something different, everything's cool. Do you know what I mean? So you haven't got to ask me if I'm all right. Nothing. What have you been up to? Nothing like that. Just walk on by. Just go, hi Mark. Hey mate. Walk on by.
So I don't mind sort of, oh, how you doing, like that.
You love it.
Like,
You go out your way to hunt people. I've seen you. We walk down the street. The bloke or woman hasn't seen you, and you go and then fucking straight over like a fucking hawk. And he's straight over. We were in a coffee shop the other day. This old bull bloke, nice guy, didn't see us. Boom, drop the coffee down, straight over to him. 10 minutes in there. I'm like, fucking hell. And it was 10 minutes of small talk as well, do you know what I mean?
It wasn't. It was
What have you
about
been up to?
2
Where have you been?
minutes.
It felt like 10 minutes. That's how fucking boring
And
small talk is.
all the time I was thinking, Martin's going to be getting uncomfortable.
I almost went, see you mate, just walked off, sacked this. I hate it. So yeah, number one, small talk. So if you ever buy me and you want to come and ask me something, don't. Just say hello, crack on, boom.
The small talk that I hate is like this hairdressers that I used to go to, with the girls in there when they used to wash my hair, that I didn't know. Every single one of them would always say, you going out tonight?
Yeah, they're trained
I'm
for
like,
that, aren't they?
look at me, look how old I am. I'm not going out tonight, surely you can see that.
Look at me, look at me.
Like, I'm not 18, I'm not
Yeah.
even 28.
Going out on a rave tonight,
I'm not
mate.
going out. So,
It's like taxi drivers, innit? You've been busy. What time
Yeah.
you on till? It's the same shit, innit?
yeah.
It's like people are trained to like talk to certain people in certain parts of life, but yeah, not me. My barber's mate, he knows, man. I'll sit there. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, boom. Usual, boom. and we don't talk for a good hour. Yeah, no talking. You know. Plus, he's from Kurdistan, so small talk with someone from Kurdistan is fucking impossible. It ain't working. So he's not as developed as a normal, like a full English bloke. It just doesn't work. So we just no talking, and he respects it. I like it. Does me up, does my beard, pay, give him a tip, jog on. I'm out. If he small talk to me, no tip. Room 101, small talk. There we go.
It's in. Right, so my second one is Radio 1.
Oh, okay, wow. It's big.
Big. I used to love it. I cannot stand Radio 1 now. I do not like the childish chat.
Yeah.
And I do not like the music for the most part.
Okay.
So, therefore, let's put it in Room 101.
So it's
I
not
don't
as
have
good.
anything
Who
else
used
to
to do
add.
that? Was that Chris Moyles? Used to Radio 1?
Oh, and I loved
That was
Chris
quality
Moyles.
then.
Absolutely loved Chris
Before the day of
Moyles.
podcasts, because podcasts are new radio, innit? Let's be
Yeah.
honest. I don't know many people that just listen to radio anymore. That's old school, man.
See, around the time they were on, I did a lot of driving for my job, so
Yeah.
I was always in the car
Classic
for
FM.
a couple of hours.
You're Classic FM, aren't you?
No, I don't.
100%.
Well, I don't listen to the radio now, really. I just.
I'm impressed it was Radio 1.
But
Because 2
but
and 3,
then,
that's old school, innit? When you go 2 and 3.
She loves radio.
if I was going to listen to the radio, it would be Radio 2.
You know now, though, like, if you listen to it now, is that 90s music? Like, does it still stay old school, but goes with the times old school? Well, like, for me now, old school's 90s, but when I was
Yeah.
in the 90s, old school
Oh
was
yeah,
the
like
70s.
on Radio 2, you mean?
Yeah, used to be old school, innit?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture. So there's still some really old stuff.
What was
But
your
there's
radio
also-
choice years ago? Mine was Galaxy.
No, it would always have been Radio 1.
Oh, wow. I used to love a bit of Galaxy, I did. Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, ever since Chris Moyles left, it's just gone downhill.
Downhill, mate. Doesn't he do another one?
I think he does, but
Radio Extra or something?
yeah. But I don't think it's the same. Like, you know, that was his time.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Radio 1, mate.
It's in.
It's in room 101. Job done. Mine is tomatoes on burgers. That should never, ever be a thing. I don't mind a tomato. It's fine. Tomatoes are cool. In a salad. A cherry tomato or a sun-dried tomato. Quids in. Banging.
Cherry tomatoes are the best, aren't they?
Yeah,
With
good.
scrambled eggs,
I'm
lovely.
a
bit of
sun-dried.
salt.
I'm a sun-dried guy.
Oh yeah, they're
Fucking
great.
banging. They're amazing. You know, but tomatoes on a burger, that's a sandwich item. Put it on a sandwich if you want. And even that I don't, but you could. It should never be on a burger. Ever. So tomatoes on a burger, it just ruins it, it makes it sloppy. It adds a little bit of stuff to it that doesn't need adding. You know?
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd feel as strongly to put it in room 101.
Tomatoes
but
on a burger.
I don't think it's adding anything to
Adding
a burger.
zero.
Oh, don't Burger King burgers have tomatoes?
I think if you have a Whopper, that's got tomatoes on there. If you have a quarter pounder of cheese, or no, the deluxe quarter pounder, there's like a newer one, that's got tomatoes on it as well, it's a McDonald's one. But just Big Tasty. I'm sorry, but if you eat a Big Tasty and you don't take the tomatoes off, you're a moron. That comes from, that's like a beef tomato as well. That's a tomato that's been injected with something. That's like this big. Do you know what I mean? It's the same size as the patty. That's coming off, mate. It's not doing anything other than making my bun slippy as shit. And I don't want that. I want a fixed. I want a fixed bottom. Do you know what I mean? I want a sturdy, thick bottom. Is what I want. I don't want a tomato ruining that shit. So.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to agree with you on that.
Oh, smell my elbow. Tomatoes.
So now
Room
you've got
101.
bad legs and
we
a
need,
bad
we need
elbow.
plastering. There's a bit of plastering down here, mate.
Right, the next one, I think you'll agree with me on this one. We've talked about it before.
Yep.
Attention seeking on social media.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely hate those posts where people put something on like
Tagged in the hospital.
Yeah.
You okay? I'll DM you, Bab. Oh.
Exactly that.
Why is it always?
I'll DM you.
I'll DM
Why
you, Bab.
bother putting
Why are
the
they
post
like
on
proper?
then?
Is it just a West Midlands thing? I'll DM you, Bab. Do you know what I mean?
Hun.
Hun. It's a West Midlands thing, innit? I'm sure it is. It's gotta be.
It is, definitely.
Yeah. Bagheads, I call them.
But yeah, anything like that. But basically, asking for people to ask what's happened
Yeah.
and then not telling people.
Or like sharing shit that don't concern you. Like a cat goes missing in Cornwall and some cunt from around here posts it. You want about, mate? You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? You've shared it here, it's in fucking Cornwall. You're not a hero. You don't have to pretend. We all know you're a cunt. Like, shut the fuck up. And you probably got it. You probably got the cat. Do you know what I mean? Or like it's a car robbed in Germany. What? Be on the lookout, guys. Okay. You know what I mean? He's right, isn't he? What are you trying to do? You've got 2 followers. You know what I mean? He's right, isn't he? You ain't bringing anything to anyone. Fucking hell. So yeah, attention seekers on Facebook. That would go on mine, to be fair. I didn't think about that. But yeah, wankers.
So I think that was possibly more, you feel even more strongly than
Mate,
me.
that's being buried. It's not going in 101. That's being fucking buried right now. It's terrible. It's awful, yeah. That's probably the best one of the day, I think. Wankers. But yeah, there we go. Good one, Sal. Brilliant. I've got a third one.
Yeah.
All-inclusive holidays. I fucking hate an all-inclusive holiday.
I'm not a fan, but I'd be interested to know whether our reasoning is the same.
I can't stand the idea. And when I'm going to guess, right, so let me give you an example. I went to Dubai, right? I could have had an all-inclusive. I was at Caesar's Palace, beautiful hotel. Like the Caesar's Palace in Vegas that we all know, but like not built like that one. That's like built like a Caesar's fucking thing. This was like a very modern version, right? All the statues in there, but modern. Brand new, on its own little island, nice. Just by, you know, is it JBR Beach and all that stuff? It's beautiful, right? Passive. I could have had all-inclusive there, but my all-inclusive there would have been Hell's Kitchen, Gordon's Ramsay, on tap every day. Great, but even then, I ain't having all-inclusive. I don't want it. I want the same food every day. But more really, what I'm directing this at is places like your Turkey holidays and stuff like that, where it's like glasses of prawns hanging on the side and it all looks beautiful, but you're all going to shit yourself after you've eaten it. Do you know what I mean? That'd be my worst nightmare. Being in the same place for a week or 2. Wristband on. That's what I'm saying. Another drink, guys. Yeah. With your water down. Yeah. And I just can't do it. I like to go out, explore, and those places where you can't do that either, you're stuck in the hotel because surrounding out that is like you're gonna get fucking shot or something. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not cool. And that was like Egypt, but then you went down for breakfast or whatever, and there's like pasta, pizza, an omelette making station. You know, all these lovely fruit bits that you can't eat because they've been washed in the water. So you're back. And then like, me and Lisa, we were fucked after 4 days. We were on the toilet for about a week, ruined it. I had to go in a submarine after. I went to a submarine thing after, right? And I was bad, man. And I was like, I'm fucked in here. There's one toilet, 100 people on this submarine. I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean? Or everyone else is, depending who goes first. We are dead. Do you know what I mean? So I can't.
We
me.
did all-inclusive in the Dominican. Because it was one of those places, like you said, where there was nothing outside the hotel. You couldn't leave the hotel.
Fuck that.
And you loved it though, didn't you, Ben? Because he was just eating double carbs every meal.
Yeah.
Well, it's there, so I'm having chips and potatoes.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, my thing is just, it always, like the restaurants just always feel a bit like a canteen.
They're just not going to be any better than like the
Which I'm not keen
I'll
on.
use Dubai again for example, where I had the choice. The places I ate in Dubai, even like the street foodie places, were just so much better. And like we had the breakfast because we ended up having half board, so we had the option to go to Ramsay's every day if we wanted to. And it was easy to go and get some breakfast, and it was lovely. I didn't want to do that every day though.
No, that's it.
And we had Chateaubriand steaks, oysters on tap. No, I didn't want to do that every day. So personally me, I'd rather go out, explore, eat all the stuff there, have the option to do whatever I want. Go half board if it means if you don't want to do that and you want to have an option staying in the hotel. But all inclusive, mate. Terrible. You know.
Okay.
There we go. Room 101.
Yeah, it's in.
It's in, mate.
It's in. Okay. So my next one is seeing people that you know in Aldi or any other supermarket when you look like shit. Which happened to me the other day. It always happens to me.
You have to put you in 101. You have to put ugly Sal in 101, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I
Unwashed,
suppose that's the alternative.
undressed
But
Sal.
I'd just like somehow the universe to just make it so that you don't bump into people you know when you're not like feeling your best.
Yeah, 100%. If I left the gym today, I had to have another shower before I came here because I look battered. I probably still look battered now. But 100%, if I'd have just left the gym and walked through Stourbridge, I'd have saw about 10 old friends that would have gave me some shitty small talk, asking me how I am, and all I can go is, do you know what I mean? And then they'll go off and go, mine was in a bad way. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, you know.
Yeah, so this went on my list the day that you said, let's do this, and I was thinking, what can I put in my list? But I wasn't very well that day. Thanks again for the cold.
No problem.
So yeah, on Monday, I had to go up to Aldi to pick up a couple of bits and pieces. My nose was red because my nose had been running all day. I looked even more pale than usual, just like not great, but I'm only nipping in and out. I won't see anybody. Walked in, round the first corner.
Bosh.
Saw somebody that I know, like at the end of the store. I just thought, no, God, no, I really don't want to speak to them.
And you've also got your thing where you have to hunt them down as well, eating at you inside, that you have to go and say hello.
No, well, I didn't. So what I did was I kept my head down, just got through the shop as quickly as possible, dared not look round at any point in case they were there and I had to make eye contact. Got through the checkout, walked out of the shop thinking, I've won here. So finally lifted my head up, walking across the car park, bumped into somebody that I know on the car park.
Oh, mate.
And then had to said small talk.
Oh, I'd have left. I'd have gone, hi, and I just I'd have gone. I've mastered the art of pretending like I haven't seen you. Well, I know you're fucking there, but I've mastered the art of that. Like, many times people have gone, oh, I saw you in Stourbridge, but you seem like you're on a mission somewhere. I'm like, and in my head I'm like, I fucking saw you. But I know.
A lot of the time in Aldi people, I'll often walk up there with my AirPods in. And if you've got like AirPods in and your hair's out, like you wouldn't know. And I've had people physically have to like tap me. And that's not because I'm trying to ignore them. It's just because I didn't actually hear them talking to me.
Yeah, but it's like that though, right? Okay. Let's say I was wanting to say hello to you and you've walked past me and I go, Sal.
How many times would you do that?
Yeah, I wouldn't then go and chase you down and tap you and then proceed with small talk. That's the worst version of small talk. They've tried and tried and tried. You okay? How you doing? And then you could just go, yeah, I'm all right. Thanks. You okay? Yeah, cool.
Pointless.
Put nothing to anyone's day. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, there we go. Love it.
Shut up.
Number 4. I feel like she knows what number 4 is coming. She hates this as well, I bet you. Camping.
Yeah, come on. I'm going to have to have a serious conversation about this because when is the last time you camped?
Exactly.
When is the last time? Answer
Probably
me.
when I went to that rave with my mate to see Kanye West. I swear to God.
And you were in a tent?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I woke up, there was definitely piss all over it. Do you know what I mean? Or some kind of fluid.
Well, okay, I don't think you can include camping at a festival as like normal camping.
Let me explain why I hate camping, right? I have one rule of thumb, right?
How can you know?
If I'm going to sleep somewhere that's not as good as my own bed, I ain't going. If it's not equal to or as good as my own place where I rest my head on a night, I ain't going. And I promise you now, no matter how good that grass is cut, it ain't going to be as comfy as my Emma mattress. I tell you right now, it ain't. So.
Well, what about all the lovely experiences that you have?
Name one. Name a lovely experience. Name a lovely experience. Don't just name an experience.
One of my
favourite
parts. Oh no, I don't really like camping either.
Brilliant. There we go. End of conversation. That is going into room 101.
But we go camping because the kids love it. But one of my favourite things.
It's why the kids only love it because you took them camping.
No, they love it.
They
absolutely love camping. They love sleeping in the sleeping bags.
My kids love fruit shoots, yeah, but only because you fed them fruit shoots. Like it's just fruit shoots suck.
That is true. You don't
so if
know.
You never would have took them
camping.
camping.
Miss what you haven't had.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that's on you.
All their friends go camping, so they'd be missing out. But to answer the question, like one good thing about I love getting up in the morning before anyone else is up and sitting outside in my chair.
In the rain?
No, not when it's raining. When it's nice and having my coffee in the peace, looking at the surroundings.
Okay, so when I go on holiday this year, within 4 weeks' time, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to go to the Nespresso machine, I'm going to get my coffee in my £8 room that I've paid for, I'm going to go onto my balcony and I'm going to go, fuck camping, do you know what I mean? With my sea view over clear water, and then I'll forward that to you. Same experience.
Yeah.
You're on a hill. I'm on a fucking 14th floor balcony, looking out. Beautiful. Dolphins swimming everywhere. There you go. Job fucking done.
As I said, I mean, I don't know why I'm arguing because I don't actually like camping myself.
And like
but
most of them are like shared showers, aren't they? They're like shared shower units.
Yes.
Fuck.
Well,
What the fuck, man? Right. Okay. Go on holiday in a hotel, and you get there. Just so you know, your room it's shared shower with the next door neighbour. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
So what on earth?
That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean?
And you don't have to like, clean them down.
Yeah, they leave a little mop so you can wipe the shower down
Oh,
after
lovely.
you've used it.
Oh, fucking 5-star that. Fuck me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. It's shit. Why am I doing it? I just don't get why I would do it. So I've said to you before, the only thing I would do is one of those massive American vans. You know, those like touring vans.
That is not camping.
It'd be my version of camping. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, that's the only way I would sit in a wood and sleep. Is in that thing, the big fucker. I ain't doing it. So yeah,
You
room
don't
101.
have to camp in a wood.
Yeah, but either way, anywhere where there's dirt or grass that I'm laying my head, that ain't happening. I won't even camp on a beach, nothing. No camping. I want a bed. I want someone to clean up after me. People keep saying to me, why don't you have a villa in Florida? Because I have to clean up after myself in a villa.
Yeah.
They're lovely. Got your own pool lifting. I don't want to clean up. I don't clean up after myself at home as a cleaner. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to go out, leave my shit everywhere. Cleaner comes in, I come back, it's all fresh. Job done. It's brilliant. You know? So, yeah. Camping, room 101. Bye. Last one, what you got?
Last one. So for my last one, I'm actually going to include, this is Ben's
Room 101.
addition to the Room 101.
Like it, Ben, get in
But
there.
it is a good one, and I do agree with him, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it in on his behalf. Private number plates.
Oh, yeah. You've wasted some serious money getting a private number plate. You have. I know you've got one now, but, you know. It was brought that way, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might come off.
Yeah.
It's not coming off, is it? It's quite a good one.
If it's
but,
on it, it's on it, but, like, couldn't purchase one.
Yeah, I think Ben says he doesn't mind. Go on.
I don't
We can
like
hear you.
people's initials so much.
But what's the point? That's what I always think.
There is that, but I just don't get it when you try to spell your full name and it doesn't.
Yeah.
So why should you be following somebody and trying to work out what their name is? Because they've tried as best they can, but it's not really quite right.
Yeah. When I read them, I just read the word bellend. That's it. I go, what's that say? Bellend. That's it. That's what it says. Do you know what I mean? I can't understand it. I don't understand. I mean, I don't waste my money on shit anyway, but I cannot understand why you would buy. Why would you want to know that tell somebody that that's your car?
When they don't know you.
Yeah. You know, I don't get it.
And why do you need to then write your name on the number plate underneath as well?
And the worst ones are, I can understand if you got brought it for your birthday, maybe. I know people that have had that. That's cool. I get that. Like, that's not your choice, is it? Someone's brought one for you, so fair enough. But and if you've got a really nice car, I understand you want to show off a little bit. That's probably what it is, right? I get it. It's still fucking weird, but I get it. But you know, some people have them on really shit cars, and I'm like, why would you want someone to know that that's yours? Do you know what I mean? Like, don't, man, no. So yeah, I can't. Biggest waste of money of all time, I think that is private number plates. Yeah.
Anything else about it that you don't like, Ben?
No, I think that's it.
You don't like it when people try and place the the screws
That's
in
illegal,
odd
though, isn't
places to make it obvious what it is.
I think my brother did that years
It
ago.
says what your car is, like if you've got a Porsche 911, the number plate has to say 911.
Nice. Just in case you didn't know. Yeah, just in case you didn't
I've
know.
done the practice and tell you.
Room 101.
Room 101.
My last one is Samsung phones. Fucking Samsung phones, man. And people
Why?
that have Samsung phones, because no one ever who has an iPhone goes up to a guy with a Samsung and says, your phone's shit. Never. They just don't care. But a lot of Samsung owners will tell you that your iPhone is shit and will proceed to tell you why it is shit and why their phone is superior, but their phone is cheaper. So, and I know 100% for a fact, you only bought that Samsung because it was a cheaper phone. That is it, or your Android, or whatever fucking one you're having. I can't stand them. They're just like, in a market dominated basically by the iPhone, why do you need something else? I don't get it. What's made you go? And they always hate iPhones. I fucking hate iPhones. Do you know what I mean? I don't hate a Samsung as a device. I just don't think there's any need for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like Samsung tablets. Why is that a thing? Amazon tablets. Why is that a thing? Other than the fact that it's cheaper. That's it. You know? So I think this what we're filming on right now. These things just cover that quite happily, you know. So I don't understand it, but it's more the people that own them behind it. Again, get it and try and justify. I've had it. And then most of the
What
time,
was that one that everyone had a couple of years ago? That like
folds and shit. What was that one?
I can't remember what brand it was. Can you remember? That's everyone went mad for, and then all of a sudden everyone got rid of them.
I used to have a BlackBerry when I was younger.
Oh yeah, everyone had a
Quality.
BlackBerry, didn't they?
Yeah, it was quality. And then we all realised nobody wants to do type like that anymore. That's bullshit.
What was the first iPhone you had? Have you had an iPhone from the very first one?
No, I haven't. I'm nearly close to the first one. But
He
no.
did.
I reckon mine was about 4 or 5 in, I think. I can't remember though. But I've had one for a while now. And I've never changed it since. I don't get why. You know. It's like Mac computers. Like, I don't get why anybody would go for anything else. But, you know, justifiable sometimes. But Samsung phones, no. If you own a Samsung, don't fucking talk to me. And 9 times out of 10, they keep them for ages and you see them, they repost stuff on Revival and stuff like that, and it looks like it's been filmed with a fucking potato. Do you know what I mean? You're just like, what is that? You know, you use an iPhone. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, Samsung phones, room 101.
Gone.
Boom. There you go. I enjoyed that, Sal.
Yeah, very good. It's
Enjoyed that one.
It's cleansing, I think, isn't it?
Airs out some things that I've always wanted to say without offending anybody,
frustrations.
but we'll probably offended somebody.
More than likely, I would say.
There's probably someone out there who loves a tomato on the burger, especially when they're having it in an all-inclusive resort, and then spends 4 times a year camping with a Samsung phone and loves a bit of small talk. So if that's you, never speak to me, because I fucking hate you. Oh mate, love it.
Right. Have you got it in you to do the jingle for the muscle mailing?
Muscle mailing. Boop.
I think this episode's going to have to be named something about our illness.
Yeah.
Like the coughing episode or something.
Yeah.
Or sniffing. Right, I've got 2 questions.
Hit me.
The first one is,
Let's speed through.
okay, we'll do it speedy. I tend to train in the morning and have a protein-heavy meal an hour beforehand. Do I still need more protein straight after I've trained, or could it wait till lunch?
Doesn't matter. Have protein whenever you want. Doesn't matter. There's no pure science behind having protein straight after. It's a bro science day. It's a bit of a bodybuilding thing. Have protein straight after a meal. Have carbs straight after a session. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no actual direct science behind that. So do it if it makes you feel better. Like I needed to eat before my leg day today. I had to. And then last week when I did my leg day, I couldn't eat after it. I did, but I just forced it down. It didn't agree with me. So I suppose it's different for everybody. But in terms of science, protein intake, doesn't matter when you do it, when you have it, as long as you have it before you go to sleep at night and you hit the amount that you need, that's all you need to do. Don't worry about times and things like that. Just get it in you.
Okay.
Always think, anyone on a fitness journey, especially if you're a beginner, but anybody but a beginner, stop overthinking when you do things. Just do them. Do them first. And then if you want to start customizing it to you, sweet. But if you've got 200 grams of protein you want to eat, just fucking get it in. Doesn't matter when it is. Have it at breakfast, have it at 12, have all 200 grams at 7 o'clock at night. Doesn't matter. Just get it in. Job done.
Wicked.
Boom. Next one.
Okay. The next one is, I've been watching the podcast and would really love to start going to the gym.
Thanks for watching.
But I don't know where to start or what I'm doing.
Just
Any
start.
tips to get started?
Just start. First tip is just start. If whatever gym you join, ask for an induction, just so they can show you a few machines and stuff like that. But just go. It's not as intimidating as people think it is. No one gives a shit. Some gyms are wank. So if you want some advice on gyms, message me. But Revolve Fitness is the best one. But just go. Go. And then don't listen to anything on Instagram where people are going, you should do this instead of this. This bicep exercise isn't as good as this. They're all good. Just do them all. Do whatever you like. And whatever you really enjoy doing, keep doing it. Because that will make you keep going. If you don't enjoy it, you'll stop. So just go, enjoy yourself. Even that means 20 minutes on a treadmill, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with, just go. And then ask another question. But just go first.
Just go.
Just
I like it.
Just go, mate. Just throw yourself in there. I can't swim. I'll push you in the swimming pool. Do you know what I mean? You'll fucking swim now. Do you know what I mean? Swim, mate. You know? So.
Cool.
We had a rabbit. Still got it. Lisa was like, you reckon rabbits can swim? And I was about 30 seconds away from throwing it in the hot tub. She's like, no. I was just
Might have
gonna
been a
launch
bit
it in.
warm.
No, we cooled it down over the summer. I was just going to throw it in and just see. There's only one way to find out. She didn't met me. You thought it was cruelty. Probably is. But when I Googled it, rabbits can swim. So I'd have done the right thing,
No
really.
way.
It wanted to go in the hot tub. So yeah, there we go. I've got a question.
Oh, have you?
No, well, it's not. No, actually, no. Those are the questions that no. Not really a question. It's something that I've just picked up on.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about social media. It kind of links onto what I've just said. Social media for fitness.
Yeah.
At the minute, it's fucking atrocious, man. Social media for fitness is absolutely awful. People out there, influencers, just stop it. Because all you're doing is confusing every fucker. A lot of these questions, people that are asking questions, they're confused because they don't know. But in reality, it's just start doing things. But all these, I read one the other day. It was, you know, when they put a question over themselves, like what people have been asking them. What did you do to get rid of your puffy face? And there was a video of her chomping on a Snickers with a puffy face. And then she got rid of dairy, processed sugar, gluten, I put dairy twice, I don't know why, fried foods, processed and packaged food, and that's made me feel better. It's got rid of my puffy face. No, love, you went into a calorie fucking deficit. Stop trying to tart it up with everything that you got rid of. You could have ate all that fucking shit in a calorie deficit, and your fat puffy face where you were stuffing a Snickers down your mouth would have got thinner. Do you know what I mean? All you're doing is for content. So someone goes, oh my God, Jessica, can you, I don't know if that's the name, could you tell me what I should do? Yeah, it's £200 for my online course. And it's like, you're just a fucking fear-mongering, money-grabbing bitch. I hate it, but I've told you before, there's all these people going, don't do this bicep exercise, do this bicep exercise because it's better for you. Or just go and do a bicep exercise. Do you know what I mean? How do I get my biceps bigger? Because I've read 10 people's Instagrams, they've all told me different. Well, I'll tell you what, do them all.
It is very confusing with everyone saying something slightly different.
It's bullshit.
And how do you know which one you should listen to? And
even if they're not selling something, they just want likes. So if someone can put on a page, don't do this bicep exercise, someone's going to click it. It works. That's how the algorithm works, socials. People go, oh, what's that? That's why I've got small biceps. No, you've got small biceps because you don't eat enough food, you don't eat protein, you don't lift heavy. Those are the two things. Those are three things. So eat enough food, fucking eat loads, eat high protein, and lift heavy, strength train. And any of those things those things in any muscle will grow your muscles. Job done. There you go. So if you're not happy with how you are and you want to get bigger, do those things. There you go.
Okay.
All right. That was just more of a rant than a question.
Yeah. You should have put that in room 101.
Yeah, but I only had 5 and I wanted it to make it a bit more fun. So I'm fucking serious about that. So yeah, there we go. Should we do the protein review?
Let's do the protein.
So as you can see...
The only thing is though, I forgot, have you not got that on your notes? Because you wanted to...
I have got more notes, but I think we've covered some of it, but go on.
Okay.
Go on.
The coffee shop incident.
I have got that, yeah. Do you want me to talk about that? Yeah, so me and Sal went to the coffee shop for our regular coffee. It's like a daily thing now, it seems like it. But
I would say 40% of after 40% of sessions.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
And we went in there, and all the staff were in there. And of course, the most unhealthiest looking member of staff there, the fattest one, said to us, because this is our order, skinny latte, whether it's iced or whatever, sugar-free, vanilla or caramel. And we just go do quite a few smacks on it to get a few more bits of flavour in, right? Because it's a bit weak in its sugar-free stuff. And she was like, shouldn't you just have normal sugar ones if you're going to do that? And we were like, no, there's less calories. I don't like to drink my calories. That's why I'm doing it, right? I'm already having 100 and something from a coffee, a latte, so I don't want to add any more to that. I'm just drinking it. I'd rather eat a burger. And she was like, I was like, no. And she was like, yeah, but it's bad for you, isn't it, all the sweetener? And I thought, oh, this bullshit again, man. And someone might watch this and comment and go, sweetener is bad for you, it's researched. So let me just explain something to you. When you look at a list of ingredients and you see all the bad ones, right, they're normally in like micrograms, okay? Sometimes there's not even a measurement, which means it's non-measurable, it's that small of amount, can't measure it, right? But let's just say they're in micrograms. A microgram is fuck all. I don't know the conversion, but it's fuck all to a gram or a milligram. It's tiny. So for you to have any effect, let's use Diet Coke for instance. For you to have any effect, and I don't know the numbers verbatim, if you to have any effect from any of the sweetener or the caffeine in these drinks, you need like 50 of them a day. It might be slightly less, it might be slightly more.
It's a lot, isn't it? It's way more than
no
anyone
one's going to do
have.
that. And that's like for it to even potentially have an effect on you. It's not going to work. Now, if you had a fuckload of that in sugar, if you had real Coke and had 50 of those, fuck me, like you're gonna feel that a lot quicker. It's diabetic central. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of sugar going in. Your body deals with it. Sugar. You've got a pancreas for a reason. That's what it's dealing with. But you start overloading your body with shitloads of sugars all the time. It's not going to be very good for you, teeth and whatnot. You know what I mean? But even that, your body's used to dealing with sugars, so you're fine. But sweetened drinks, if anybody sits there and tells you that Diet Coke isn't good for weight loss, they're full of shit. Full of shit. Because there's people out there dining on fucking beer and calorific drinks, and all they sometimes need to do is change that for a low calorie option, and they will make wonderful weight loss gains. And if that's as easy as it can be, fucking magic. Do you know what I mean? The protein review, as you can see, if you can see all on our table, can they see that bit? We have basically robbed Aldi. We paid for it, but Sal paid for it. But we've got everything that we could find in Aldi. So we have got.
Starting with the milkshakes. So we did. It was a couple of weeks ago, I think, when we did the M&S protein milkshake review. So I thought it'd be interesting to see whether Aldi's versions are any better.
Yes.
Macros.
Macros, we have got, what flavours are there as well? We've got chocolate, strawberry and...
Salty caramel.
Standard. It's always standard in it, chocolate. I'm surprised there's no vanilla. There's got to be somewhere. 180 calories, 20 grams of protein, but 22 grams of carbs.
100, mate, that's interesting, because
Only
this
180.
one, this salty caramel is 157 calories, so it's quite a difference,
What's
that is.
What's the carbs in that?
The carbs are...
Take your time, Sal.
Yeah, sorry.
Middle of the list.
Carbs, 16 grams.
No, it's about the same, yeah. So what's it lacking in? Why has it got so many... What's your fat content?
Fat.
Oh, no, you are about 6 grams less on carbs. That's where the deficit is. So more in carbs than last week's.
Yes.
Not as lean.
Not as lean.
Is it going to be better? Normally, if they're higher in carbs, means more sugars, means it's going to taste better.
166 calories in the strawberry.
Yeah, that's better. I don't know whether I can fully taste that today, but that's better. It's not as like fake tasting.
Definitely better, but
Still not great.
still not great.
Same with that
Still
one.
a bit homemade.
Better though. But it should be with more sugar.
The salty caramel, again, better than M&S, but I don't think I'd buy them.
No, they're not lean enough. I like a lower of everything else when I have my protein
Strawberry
shake.
one, again, I'd say they're all better than M&S. There's
Definitely
a reason
better.
why they've got more calories.
They're higher in sugar. They do taste better. But would I go and have that as my protein thing? Nah, never. I'd never choose those.
No.
I'd rather have the M&S ones based on the macros. Lower in calories, same amount of protein.
Yeah, I think although I don't like the M&S ones, if I had to choose one or the other, I probably would go M&S based on
the only thing
breakdown.
I'd buy for flavour for protein is like a powdered shake.
Yeah.
I'm going to have that for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'd go for flavour on that. But these ones, I'm just going to scran it just to get the protein, and I don't care what it tastes like. So if it's leaner, I'm on it, basically.
Yeah.
If it tastes good and it's lean, win-win.
Okay.
Boom. So I'm going to no on that one.
Yeah.
No. Mousse. Spoon me.
So Aldi have done like protein mousses for ages, but they've only recently started doing their own brand because they did sell a different brand. So I haven't tried these ones.
It's like jellified.
So vanilla protein mousse, 20 grams of protein, 150 calories.
Macros are banging. I'd rather have this than the shake.
Don't like vanilla though.
That's better.
Do you want to try that? You've got your own spoon, haven't you?
I don't know how I feel about the texture, but it's better. Oh. Such a fake top. That's horrible. That's not nice. Why do they fuck up chocolate? That's not very nice. I'm scranning this though. This one's going.
It's not too bad, but I would not be able to eat the whole pot.
Try that. Salty caramel. The salty caramel one's quite nice. I feel like with these, right?
That's all right.
Yeah. If you like, I made some pancakes the other day, and I put like some protein stuff on it. You could add that to like a protein pancake, and it'd be quite nice. A bit of honey on top, stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So adding to things, yeah. That's horrible. That's shit.
But I thought you might like. I thought these would go down well. With 25 grams of protein and
More protein.
142 calories.
These
Now
are the
that's
best.
good, isn't it?
Macro-wise, these are the best. Macro-wise, what we got? Raspberry, peach and passion fruit and strawberry.
Yeah, like 9 grams of carbs.
That's the best. I'd rather have that over these. And you can get ones with granola. There's no point in opening them, it tastes the same. It's just got added granola. So you could maybe, if you wanted a bit more carbs in your...
I don't think I could eat that.
I could smash it. What's that? Strawberry. Oh no, I can scran that.
The raspberry one's nice. I can eat the raspberry. That's good.
Passion fruit looks a bit like dog sick.
I don't think I'd ever pick something like passion fruit up off the shelf.
Not me. It's a bit of a random flavour. I'm going to scran the strawberry.
No. I have had these before. I'm not so keen on the strawberry one, but the vanilla one I really like, which is unusual because I don't generally like vanilla stuff. But
yeah, just keep them in your fridge. They're going to taste the same. They just got
I'm having
banana
that
on them.
for my lunch.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, with my lunch.
All in all, the ones that we brought, if you're going to pick one, yogurt. Straight up. More protein, very lean, tastes pretty decent depending on which one you have. I like the strawberry, the raspberry. You like the raspberry, don't you?
I like the raspberry.
Mousses are decent. Sort of caramel one's good.
Wouldn't
That
have
chocolate
any
one's
of them.
horrible.
Wouldn't have any of it. The only thing I'd have out of this lot is that raspberry. That's good. 25 grams of protein. Yeah, I'd have that, and I'd have that.
I'm sure that's better than the Arla ones.
Granola.
Better than the Arla. Arla got 20. Loving it. Mag's loving it.
Definitely more protein. Yeah,
It's 20 grams in Arla, isn't it?
I think so. You all right there?
I'm squaring this. It's banging.
What about you, Maggie? I think that's it. I think
Maggie?
we're done.
That was nice. I like that. So yeah, Aldi. I love Aldi at the minute for stuff like that. Whoever said, you know what we should do? Let's get some protein shit in. At Aldi. At the board of Aldi. Genius.
Do you go to Aldi very much? You're not an Aldi person, really, are you?
I'm not a shopping person, to be honest.
No.
Someone asked me the other day, what is it you like to eat if I'm going to make something? I just went steak and eggs. Burford brown eggs from Waitrose, fucking golden eggs as you can get, scrambled, you know, done. I even microwave them up. I've mastered this scrambled microwave egg, mastered it. And then a really nice thick steak, boom.
You can't microwave scrambled egg.
Right, well, I will one day.
Well, I'm not saying you can't, obviously it's possible.
Yeah, but you're
why
drying
would
out
you?
your eggs. You're not doing it right. When you microwave eggs right, you have to, it's a bit annoying, you have to keep taking it out and mixing it. But you need to get to a point where it's still wet. Do you know what I mean? Don't over microwave because it's like dry.
Well, the trick
do
to
it.
that when you're doing it on the hob, though, is take it off the hob before it's finished
So
cooking.
the same thing really. So
Yeah.
get it out, and I promise you now, with some Himalayan rock salt and some black pepper, it's the best thing you'll eat, and you don't need to use a pan. If I made you, sorry I'm burping again, if I made you my microwaved scrambled eggs with some Burford Browns, you'd love it. Trust me. I've nailed it. Nailed it. So yeah, steak and eggs, that's as far as I go. So Aldi, I'd just go for this stuff. Get some protein stuff, because you can't really get this stuff in anywhere else.
No.
It's always Arla and stuff. I know, probably got yogurt all over my mouth. So yeah, so that's,
Yeah, you have.
yep. So yeah, that's yeah. Aldi, banging protein. Well done, mate. Yogurt's decent. Boom. There we go.
Cool. That's it. Another episode done. I
In the
think
bag.
It's your revival podcast.
What's that episode? That's 7.
That's episode 7.
Mate, we can get to 100 one day. And we'll be
I know.
millionaires.
At what point do you think we will stop being amazed by how many we've done?
I think that'll just carry on.
Episode 155.
That's what I mean. I'll be buzzing.
Yeah.
Episode 173. Whoa. Do you know what I mean?
It's one more than last week.
Episode 69 will be great. It's a good episode.
That'll be a good one. We'll have to
Yeah.
plan something special for that one.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not sure that I can't remember what I wanted it to. But anyway,
Like, subscribe.
muscle mailing. Make sure you send us your questions, and see you next time.
Bye.